What's going on, everyone? This is your guy, Pat Bernard, aka Pat from Mambler. And sorry for a little late of the post game show. I take care of my little guy. But let's get into tonight's game. And again, it's amazing. Amazing. These last 5 games have been ecstatic in how this 76ers team has bought into Maxey and his leadership. I mean, this guy is really has put this team on his back. However, they came up short. They could not. The winning streak has come to an end. The 4 game winning streak comes to an end tonight. But this was must win basketball for the Denver Nuggets as they were face a 3 game losing streak. So they were going to come out balling out. And what I love about this 76ers team is they constantly grind. They battle you until the end. There is no quit in this team whatsoever. I love it. I love what I see from this team. Maxey having 42 points tonight. 42 points. I mean, he was cooking. He was doing everything possible. 6 threes tonight. The way he was cutting to the basket, cooking guys like Aaron Gordon, blowing by him. They didn't have an answer. It took me back to those Allen Iverson days of Sixers hoops. Like, this kid's got it going on. The team has bought into him. And for this kid to go into battle without his 2 major compadres, without the 2 major other superstars in Paul George and Joel Embiid, it's amazing what he's getting out from this cast. The Kelly Oubre's dropping 25. Gershon Ubaseli tonight had his best night of basketball with 28 points. Everyone is bought into Maximus. It's amazing what this kid can do. So if you guys are up late watching me, please chime in. I want to hear from you. The 76ers tonight came up short. But however, you could take a lot of good positives away. This team found themselves into another dogfight with one of the top tier teams that needed a win. Like you look on it, you watch tonight's game, right? You who's stopping Joker down low, right? And Gershon was going toe to toe with him. Joker had a double night with 13 assists, 28 points. Jamal Murray really stung the 76ers tonight with 31 points. Another double, 11 rebounds, I believe. And of course, the bench of Denver is just a lot better. Julian Strawher, 13 point, dropping 13. And they just, he had those guys were shooting their lights out from the perimeter, their bench. We had Ricky Council come on late. Dropping a couple threes, starting to make, put up 10 points off the bench. He was your most productive player from the bench. But again, I could take a lot of positives from this, believe it, from this loss. It's just what's been amazing to watch. On a Friday night, when you look at this team on paper without Paul George, Joel Embiid, mainly their starters, and the way that this team has, from Nick Nurse to Tyrese Maxey, has been bought in. And this past week has been the 76ers' best basketball. And like I said, just to break down tonight's game, where again the players are coming alive, they're buying in. This has been the best I've seen the 76ers in quite some time, to be honest. I mean, what a heartfelt battle tonight it was in South Philly. And listen, uh, like I said, Joker had a double double. He had 13 assists. He was able to dish out the ball, find guys open, etc. And Phillies and the 76ers shot very well from the perimeter tonight. Had over 23s. It's really good. It's really good. Kelly Oubre stepping up. Kelly Oubre Jr. stepping up huge. Not so strong from the perimeter himself, but I mean, again, he's down low, man. He's attacking. He's very aggressive. So what you get from him. He's an aggressive cat down low. Love his game. He brings the fire, man. He really does. He's a he's really come on. Filling in for with the guys being down and out. He's come into a zone. He's come into his zone, and it's really nice to watch Kelly Oubre Jr. Just like I said, just be aggressive, getting rebounds, getting in there, do the dirty work down low, taking care of business inside the paint. It's nice, man. He's come along, and he's really stepped up in the absence of Paul George and Joel Embiid. He's done a phenomenal job. Great job. I'm not going to take that away from Kelly Oubre Jr. The way they battled tonight, the way they battled against this Denver Nuggets team who came in with their backs against the walls a little bit. They need this win here. It was huge. It was awesome. Again, this is the third game. Second game this week. Sunday night will be their third game in prime time. Like for what the 76ers have as built roster on paper, you would look at this team like this team doesn't deserve to be on ESPN and all the major networks, and they are. And they're battling, and tonight was just another great battle from the 76ers team. They battled till the very end. It came down to 1 point, a 1 bucket deficit, and Denver Nuggets took it and ran with it. And look, Denver Nuggets won, showing why they're still one of the upper echelon teams in the NBA. So you can't count them down and out. But why I got this on the toot, let me go over the scoreboards, if you will, for the Euro NBA. Not a big slate tonight, not a huge NBA card. Usually on a Friday night, the NBA is packed and loaded with action, and it's just it's not your typical. It was one of the smaller cards, to be honest. So let's get into the nitty gritty. The Pistons handled business against the Mavericks tonight, winning 117-102. The Clippers handled business down there in Charlotte, winning 112-104. Your Philadelphia 76ers lose by a 3-point bucket, losing to the Denver Nuggets 137-134. Bulls won tonight up there in Toronto, 122-106. The Celtics handled business in New Orleans, taking care of the Pelicans 118-116, only winning by a bucket. The Spurs handling the Bucks tonight. Big upset of the night, 144-118 down there in San Antonio. The Suns right now are going back and forth right now with the Golden State Warriors. They desperately need a win here. Two good Hall of Famer talents squaring up, two former teammates, and Kevin Durant and Steph Curry. Steph, the Suns are currently winning right now, 41-33, and that is your slate of the night for NBA action. So what has happened so far with this team? What's going on? And 76ers, again, losing. If you're just joining me now, the 76ers, if you haven't heard, lost tonight against the Denver Nuggets. It sucks. I thought they were going to pull out a 5-game winning streak, but hey, look, you can't win them all. The 76ers did a phenomenal job going toe-to-toe with the Denver Nuggets. Again, this team is having dog fights in South Philly, having dog battles, not willing to quit, not willing to give up. People, the team has bought into Tyrese Maxey. This has been the best brand of 76ers basketball we've got in quite some time. And now the big question is, what is Nick Nurse going to do when these guys eventually get healthy? And will they get any playing time? But, that's going to be questions to be desired. But tonight, the 76ers go again. Tyrese Maxey just being a warrior tonight, just being a warrior. 42 points, 6 threes of the night, and 9 assists. This dude, man, he's just a warrior. Balling out, as usual. And taking, like I said, man, it just took me back to some Iverson days, man, when I seen him blowing by Eric Gordon, blowing by those guys, blowing by the defenders, and cooking to the basket. It's just, man, it took me back. It took me back to when I was a teenager. It was great tonight. Gershon Buscemi had his best night, 28 points. Getting some major buckets from the big man. Oh, and by the way, guys, it's no credit. I'm going to give my MVP award to Tyrese Maxey tonight. Just the way, again, just he's earned it. He's deserved it. He's deserved it on this past week. On every night, he is just a baller. Boy, he's just cooking. He's carrying this team on his back for what they have, and they are buying out. And he's getting the best out of his teammates, the very best. He's getting the best out of Gershon Buscemi. He's getting the best out of Kelly Oubre Jr. He's getting his best basketball out of what's left of Eric Gordon. They bought into this guy. They bought into this kid. This is the best basketball that I've seen from the 76ers in quite some time. It's a shame they couldn't come out with the win, but it is what it is tonight. Just a hard-fought battle. And they just couldn't come out with the W tonight. So, like I said, a lot to take away, Oh, here goes my man Joe Howe checking into the program. What's up, Joe? He goes, they fought hard tonight. Yes, they did, Joe. They fought extremely hard tonight. Took this Denver Nuggets team to the limits. Took them to the distance, if you will, if you want to use Rocky terms. Going the distance with this team. In spite of what they have on paper. What they have on paper is better than what they have with a couple of the veteran guys. Something's clicking now that wasn't there before, and I can't put my finger on it. What's going on with the 76ers. Maybe it is because of the absence of Joel Embiid and Paul George. Maybe there's and Caleb Martin and all those other guys, all those other veteran guys. There's something that's cooking now that there wasn't cooking before, and I can't put my finger on it. Nick Nurse has done a heck of a job. Nick Nurse is doing a heck of a job getting the best out of his players. But good stuff all around. So, again, like I said, I mentioned Tyrese Maxey's my MVP. Grades of the game. I'm going to go A again. I'm going to give this team an A. This team deserves it. Again, taking this Denver Nuggets team. And like I said, if you guys know your basketball, you know the Denver Nuggets need this win in the worst way. You know, they walked into South Philly on a 3-game losing streak. They need this win. Backs were against the wall a little bit. You know, it's the better team won. You know, the Joker was getting what he did, what he was. We knew he was going to get his. Jamal Murray was getting him. Michael Porter Jr. was getting his with 20-plus points, 24 points to be exact. Jamal Murray having 31 points. Their bench, obviously more talented than what we have. Like guys, Julian Stroller, they have a better bench. Julian Stroller had three or four threes tonight from beyond the arc. It's tough to do, but yes, I'm for what the 76ers did tonight. Again, just to have a dragged out battle with this Nuggets team is really impressive. It was really impressive tonight. And I loved everything I saw from the 76ers team. They gave their all tonight. They gave it to their all. I love what the 76ers team does. They throw their opponents off balance because now they can drop from the perimeter. Obviously had 20-plus points from the perimeter tonight. They can make cuts to the basket. They can shoot from the perimeter. So they have an even style. They keep trying to throw their opponents off. And in the paint is where they're winning their battles. Offensively and defensively. They're very aggressive. They're more aggressive now than they ever been. I love the play from Eric Gordon. Yeah, I love it too, Joe. Again, this has been his best basketball. This has been his best basketball since he signed up here to be a Sixer. Like, you weren't getting that before. It might took a while to grease the Iron Man, but he's greased down and he's rocking and rolling. He's rocking and rolling right now. So, guys, listen, I want to say, thank you to everyone who's checked in. I'm going to get ready to wrap up here. It's been a great, great show. Again, the 76ers, hard-fought battle, but however, they came up short, just losing tonight. 76ers did what they could, and they just couldn't come up with a win, unfortunately. They're very battle tested. I love the 76ers team. But anyway, guys, listen, your guy, Pat Bernard, just getting ready to check out here. I appreciate everyone checked in with me on this beautiful Friday night of Talking Sixers with me. Join me this Sunday morning. Tomorrow night, if you guys don't have plans, come hang out with me at the Wells Fargo Center to go cover the Philadelphia Wings. Joe Howe, if you're still checked into the show, I will be down there tomorrow covering the Philadelphia Wings. The Philadelphia Wings are 5-2. The Philadelphia Wings. So if you're a lacrosse head or if you're looking to find what's next for after the Philadelphia Eagles, well, come down to the Wells Fargo Center. Come check out all the hot lacrosse action. The Wings are 5-2. I'll be down there. And then Sunday morning, the Pat Bernard Show right here on the Stream Punk Entertainment Network. I will be talking Birds. I will be talking Sixers. And I will be talking the Flyers trade. Oh, my man Joe Howe says I'll be there next Saturday. So will I. I will be there next Saturday as well, my friend. So, guys, thank you so much for chiming into the show. I want to thank all of my viewers from Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. Thank you so much for checking in with me. My man Joe Hale, especially my man Joe Hale. Thank you for checking into the show. Definitely appreciate the love and all that fun stuff. So, guys, thank you so much. Go 76ers. Until Sunday night, Mitch McCloskey's got you covered for the next game. Good night, everybody.